information. So I hope you do forgive me for jumping the gun, but I'll do my best to give you guys the best overview of everything. So okay, here's the project manager, and what this does is when it kicks off, it starts off with your project overview, and what it gives you is just a summary of your project. We can quickly click edit and go in and tweak any of the things. You can add your elevator pictures over here at this point. You can appoint a URL to a bio picture that you want to use that matches your elevator pictures. You can see your project profile, your rates and costs, what you're charging. You can see your conversion funnel that you set up, how much traffic you need, and as affiliate how much traffic you need. So you can actually get a quick snapshot of everything. Then wherever you see a blue plus in the system, if you click on it, it opens up data. So what we've got next is the average ranking factors, and what I've done there is, what I've done is I've just put it down because it's quite a large grid of information, and the average ranking factor looks at your competitors, and we've broken it down into 4 sections. So first we look at by project, the whole project. What's the average ranking factor? And we can see we've got an average of 3.5 for the keywords that we are competing on. And we can see the average number of pages indexed, and you can see it's really high. So when you see a big block like this, typically it means you're either dealing with forums that are ranking, or you're dealing with e-commerce stores, things like the Amazons or big e-commerce stores, or as we go down, we'll see who the market owners are. The next we got on the screen here is by keyword, the average ranking factor for the top 10 keywords. So for credit check, we can see we've got an average of 4.6 page rank, and then it turns down to the lower echelons. So you can see which keywords are going to be where you're going to be fighting. So you really get the idea that on credit check, there's a lot of page rank over there for that keyword on average. Okay, it's not for a specific one, but the average across all the guys is a 4.6. That means you need to get at least a 3 to a 5 page rank to really contend over here. If you're doing the silo structures, obviously it does help you a lot much more. Next we got the ranking share, and this is for the global project. It looks at who's got the biggest market share across all the domains in your competitor data, which the bot has gone and gathered and inserted into the system. So over here we can see that MoneySavingExpert.com has got a 14% share. Now for the people that know this website, this is a website that belongs to a guy called Martin Lewis. He's like a financial celebrity. He's on the TV all the time giving people financial advice. And let's just enable this. This website over there basically turns over £1 million a year just in affiliate revenue. Watched the documentary on his whole business, and the people were talking about stuff, and this is based on a forum where people go and talk, and all they do is they post, and they've monetized their whole website, and they earn over $1 million in revenue just being money-saving experts. Their whole goal is to save money for people, and that's what his business is doing there. So for guys who want to do affiliate stuff, if you think properly about your business, you can make a serious business out of it by providing people with decent, good content.
Indeed.
This is Money is a competitor of that one. They're typically the same type of thing. They got the 12% share, and then it goes around, and you can start seeing other things there. So then what we did was, for the guys who are selling products and stuff, we got the ranking share, and it's the contender versus the nemesis. And typically your nemesis will be the Amazons, the Yahoos, all those type of big stores, eBays, that Wikipedias that typically push in. Now, quite interestingly, in this market, we haven't seen any of those over here. We've mainly got Money Supermarket and banks and USwitch and all that stuff. Money Supermarket is another big contender in the market. They do a lot of advertising on the TV. They make millions as well, but they're selling car insurance, all kinds of insurances, and all that kind of stuff. So they're totally different to that, but they're also a huge company doing affiliate revenue. So it's quite interesting looking at this, how these big corporates are actually slogging it out for these keywords. We just run randomly into this blueprint for the presentation. So what's good here? Typically in the Nemesis screen, I'll show you something else, just on another project over here, just to demonstrate that.